What's up, everybody? Straight Shot here with some more space engineers. We are moving along. There is actually some news here. Look at this. We are full on battery there. We are full on battery here. Everything's running. Nothing's like shutting down. We didn't make any major changes with the solar panels or anything. I didn't do anything crazy with it. Something's out here. There's our ship that we made. Whoa! What is this? What is this? I know that's all kind of ganked up, but yes, I finally made a reactor because we found uranium. I want to shoot myself in the foot 1,000 times because I missed this thing. I cannot tell you. I'm speechless. I'm speechless. I have a friend that was watching my series. Thank you again. His name's Ark. He was watching my series, and the very first trip out here, the very first trip out in space, before we built all this, before we did anything crazy, before anything, the very first trip we come out here, I passed uranium and didn't even see it. Didn't even see it. He saw it. He said, "Hey man, you know you passed uranium like when you're out there and you found ice, right?" So I'll go back, I'll look at my video, and lo and behold, there it popped up. The worst part about it was that was one of the asteroids I didn't mark. So I had to actually remap the exact location of where it was from where I was, from where the ice was and where the planet was positioned from the moment when we left the distance from the asteroid, because I did mark the ice, and it was like 13 kilometers away from wherever I was from my video. And I'm going to show it in just a second. But I looked at that, followed it, got to where I thought I was heading in that certain direction of where the asteroid kind of looked like. And lo and behold, I even got there and I found magnesium, and it didn't pop up. And so I'm like, is this even it? And finally, it just finally popped up. I'm going to take you guys over there to it. But oh my goodness, I'm going to show you the video. I didn't record it because I was like, I'm just going to get here and this is not going to be the right asteroid. You know, it's not going to be there. And I was like, well, this is it. This is the asteroid. I finally found it. I'm going to get it while I'm here. And so I got it. Came back here. I was like, I'm going to make this thing so I could just get my power situation sorted, because this thing was shutting down every 5 seconds unless I had one of these, you know, one of my machines built on top of it to you know, give it power and everything. I kept running out of ice because I had those ice generators running, and it was just, so I got rid of them. I actually got rid of the other O2 generator as well, because there was no sense in having two of them. You just need really one of them unless you have multiple going. So we've got enough power going, and basically what I'm going to do, so what we're going to do this episode, I didn't want to jump ahead of myself, but what I'm going to do is, the reason why I wanted to fill both of these up is I know I can't break them down and use them for anything except for keep them in here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually shut off this guy, collect as much uranium as I can, which I've already collected a lot, and I think I'm still breaking some down. If we go here, there's a small reactors. That's actually on the ship there, because I actually put some reactors on it because I got tired of dealing with the ice situation there. There's some reactor components that I was making for the large reactor, which it takes 300, 200, 400 million, it seems like. Let's see, I'll show you. Yeah, look at this. Reactor components, 2,000. Wow. And you know what it takes to make reactor components? If you guys have not got there yet, what it takes is gravel. The one thing that you like, man, let me just throw this out because I don't ever use it. And so I didn't hardly have any gravel, believe it or not. So I went back to Earth, looked for the gravel there, and I must have either thrown it out or got rid of it. So I was like, well, what am I gonna do? And I don't know if it was on this. Yes, right here. I came over here with the miner and started digging out these little trenches right here. It didn't look as bad as I thought it was. But yeah, I started digging out little trenches out here just so I could get some rock, so I can make some gravel. The one thing that you feel like you never need. And I remember one of the beginning episodes, I was like, I looked it up. I said, what do I need gravel for? Because everything I was making didn't use gravel. And it said reactor components. I'm not going to need that until later on, and whatever, I'll have plenty of it later. No, I was out of it. I couldn't even make all the reactor components until I came out and rock, of all things. I couldn't get the reactor going. So we got that going, and I think this is what we're going to do. Now that we got all this thing rolling, it's kind of funny. You get set up, and you're like, hey, we're good. We're good on power. What are we going to do next? We have conquered the world and the universe. No. I think what we're going to do is it's time to say goodbye to this base. I was thinking it over in my mind. What should we do next? Obviously, I want to go to the moon and set up a little base there, start digging around and kind of checking that place out. And then I also want to kind of go to the other planets and work on getting the warp drive and all that kind of stuff and making a large grid spaceship. Uh-oh. That's not a good thing. Let's get in here. I think I stumped my toe every time I run up in there. Let's close this door. What are we thinking? Letting the air conditioning out? What's wrong with us? We raised in the barn? Ha! Ha! Let's get out of here. So basically, this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of this guy. Yes, it's time to say goodbye to the asteroid base. I've been doing a lot of thinking, been processing in my brain. What should we do next? And like I said, I know we want to go to the different planets and things like that. But I'm thinking the problem is a lot of times when I'm going to these asteroids, obviously I don't have a large grid ore detector, so I can't get too far into the asteroids. But then when I do find stuff, I have to make it waste all that energy and power to come all the way back here to turn it all in when I can just have a mobile base. Come on, what were we thinking? It's a little bit harder when you're down on the planet because you know, dealing with the terrain and all that kind of stuff. Well, we have zero terrain here. What are we rethinking? Come on, guys. What were we thinking? So what we're gonna do is it's gonna be a lot of work. It's gonna be probably over a process of maybe 2 or 3 episodes. I know the last episode 9 was in 3 parts because I didn't realize how long that was, and so I had to break it up in 3 different parts. And there's a episode 10. This is going to be episode 11. It may be 1 or 2 episodes. I'm not sure yet. But I got to go in and I'm going to have to break all this stuff down. But first, before we break it down, I do want to start the build of a large grid mobile base. And basically what we're going to have to do is have a checklist. We're going to have to figure out what we want on it. Obviously, we want to make sure that we have defenses, but I want to make sure that the defenses, every one of these turrets have a connection to the grid, so that we can just make sure that we just, hey, let's build some, make some ammo and autofills. All that being said, I'm tired. How about you guys? And we ain't even got started yet. So basically, like I said, I think first and foremost, goals today, I'm all over the place because I'm so excited about this. This is like a game changer, guys. And it's upside down. But it doesn't matter. We're going to remove it. But yeah, our whole goals is to, since we've got this reactor, it's a game changer. It's changed the world around us and the universe. We might as well just say universe because it's not just the world. It changes everything. So I don't know what's first. I don't know what we should do first. I know I want to build something, and I want to build something custom. I don't want to go to the workshop. This was great. It was wonderful. I may go to the workshop. I don't know. I'm just horrible at these things. Look at this. Look how nice this looks. And then look at this. Look, I know it's not 100% finished, but y'all can see where I was going with it. Like, what was I thinking? What's going on here? It's like you look at this and you're like, plain old Jane. Look at this. It looked all right, I guess, but maybe I should be nicer to my creations. I'm so sorry you look the way you do. So yeah, basically what we're going to plan on doing is I'm going to keep this ship here. Obviously, we're going to keep this one because if we have to go back to a planet or when we go to, the alien planet, stuff like this is going to be our ship. We may remodify it or something, but this is going to be our planetary landing pod, if you will. This is going to be our go out and defend ourselves pod, if you will. And then this is going to be our miner pod, if you will. So that's going to be the goals. We're going to keep those ships, and I'm falling all over the place. We're going to keep those ships. Obviously, I'm probably going to tear that ship down. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to keep all this stuff up because I'm going to need a lot of materials. I know I can probably basically break a lot of this down and get a lot of that iron or that steel back and put it towards the ship. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get things started. I may even go to the workshop, not to download something, but maybe get some ideas or some, I don't know. So maybe some motivation or something. I don't know, some creative juices flowing. I don't know, but you see this monstrosity. If I was to build this thing by myself, it would become a monstrosity. But hey, that's what the whole point is, right? Is to make your own creations. whether they look like Frankenstein or not. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get things set up. I'm gonna get things rolling with that, and then we'll bring you guys in once I make sure that I have plenty of materials, or at least most of them to get started. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna break this guy down so that we have room to build it. We will be back. All right, guys, we're back. As you can tell, I've got a little scaffolding going here. I don't know what I'm gonna do or where we're gonna go with this, but you never made it space without just sitting at the house hoping for the rest, right? So basically, let's see, maybe we can build up from this so that we don't have to worry about running into this asteroid here. Let's just say that this is going to be the bottom of the scaffolding, and then we'll just build off that. So this will be the actual ship here, the bottom of the ship, naturally. So this is going to be the outside, and then right on the inside of this, we're going to make sure that we do conveyors. I'm hearing this music like this, like I've been playing, is that On the Earth? No, that's out in space. Let's go check it out. We're here. I've learned do not ever fly directly at an unknown signal. I learned that the hard way. Ran slap in the middle of one. Died on impact, if you will. Is this going to put us in the gravity? I don't think it will. I'm holding shift like it's going to speed me up. Let's stop wasting fuel. That's a good idea. It'd just be my luck getting out here and then I get attacked. Okay. What did we get? Oh, rainbow drill. Okay. I think I almost have rainbow everything. I think I'm just missing a few tools. Round this down because, you know, it's like we need the parts, you know. We don't really. Whoops. I just drilled everything. I didn't check the inventory like a doofus. What's wrong with me? I'm just too excited. I'm so excited with this. It's like nothing can get me down now. I say that, and then we're going to get invaded. They're going to be like 300 ships that warp in, and they're going to be like, we heard you had uranium. We want it. Give it up now or die. And I'm gonna be like, well, I just spent so much time finding it. How about we just, share it? And they'll be like, no, and then we die. So, that's a hole. I thought that was like, is that something inside that little asteroid there? Oh, there's that hidden planet. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some conveyors, and then maybe we've got some. We get some, just a few internal plates. Let's get some more. So basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna have some conveyor systems on the inside, right? And you're probably wondering what's going on. I am too. You know, I'm with you guys. I have no idea what's happening. This is just it. This is what we're gonna build. No wings or anything like that. It's just gonna be this elongated snake of hey, that would be a cool ship. Not for us, but a snake ship. That would be pretty cool. You probably get like rotors and maybe, it'd be clang everywhere and everything will explode. Let's build this whole bottom platform out. Let's go out a little bit further here. And then let's just build this whole back floor. Because basically we're going to have a couple of refineries maybe, and then maybe a couple of we need a couple of everything. Assemblers. As of right now, two assemblers would like be busting out the steel plates that we need. We're not even here. What are we thinking? All right, so this is a nice little platform to start off with. Obviously, this may be just a square ship, and I'm sorry, guys. I know you guys are probably looking at me going, "Hey, let me see something creative. Let's see something with some pizzazz to it," and you're not going to get that here, and I do apologize for that. I probably lost like 30 subscribers from that, but I am not your guy for super creative. I may work on this and get a little better than a square, but let's just, this is my first one. Take it easy on me, guys. Quit yelling at me. This is my first large grid ship, so y'all should stop yelling at me about it. So let's do this. Let's set up as if this is our base. So let's set up. We do know that we want a medical bay. We do want a refinery, and let's just do that. Let's just get in here, and we want a med bay, just in case we die, and we can respawn and we can heal up. Solar panels. Did I put solar panels? Because this is not. Maybe. I remember I did put, like I said earlier in one of my earlier episodes, I did put the mod to increase the range on the ore detectors, because I feel like 50 meters is pretty ridiculous. Let's put this. Let's just, close this off like it's its own little room. Let's put it here. So basically, I did that mod, and I may have done the solar panel mod too. I can't remember. I wanted this to be original, but sometimes, mods are awesome. All right, so refinery. We don't want a basic. We want a regular refinery, and this is going to be a monster. Okay, so we want to make sure that we leave room so that we can get to these guys. See, what I do love, like the modifiers that you put on this thing look cool. I mean, look at this. Let's go over here. We're going to break it down anyways. So let's just do it. Let's just, whoa, Nelly. All right, so let's just break this down here. Thought I heard something. My ears are deceiving me. Okay, that's what I heard. Inventory full. All right, so let's go put this stuff, a little bit of this stuff back. Not a lot. We'll put a couple of those back, and then we'll grab these floaters. Boom, boom. And see, look at that. Doesn't that look cool? Look at those lights on them and stuff. So I think, I don't know if I want those exposed. I don't want them exposed. We don't want those exposed on the outside. But like when you're on the outside of the ship and you see something like that, that looks pretty cool. Especially when it's lit up, right? So we don't want them on the outside. So maybe if we're on the inside and we see them just sitting there lit up somewhere. So let's take this thing. Let's go number 9 here, and let's flip it on its side. We don't want a tall ship. We don't really want a tall ship. So let's flip it, rotate it around. So we know that we want those showing. Let's put it right there. Let's see if that covers everything. Yes, that does cover all of it. We'll stick with one right now, or do we want 2 of them? Do we want 2 of them, guys? Yay, nay? Nobody? Okay, so let's just go with this. Let's just go with that. And do we have? Let's see, we do not have. Yes, we do have. All right, so we're gonna have to start building this thing up just so we can kind of see what we're doing here. Whoa! Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? I just ran slapping that door and took 0 health damage. That I did notice. I have noticed, like if I'm hovering like this and those doors open, it bounces me back. So maybe that's what happened. But I usually take damage from that. So let's go in here. See, I'm still trying to figure out. I think there's a way to planner. Blah blah. So I thought there was a way that you can click on this and it would give you the items you needed to make whatever you had selected. And so I think I do know I need all of those. I'm gonna need that. I need a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, and a little bit of that. All right, so we're gonna need a butt ton of steel plate and metal grids, the heaviest things in the planet. Okay, let's just get rid of the metal grids for now. Maybe I should just look at the number and get exactly that amount, and I don't have to go back and forth 1,000 times. That's a thought, but hey, we're already here. And the only thing we're missing is steel plate, which I knew of because that's why I started that bad boy. And we may have another one going. We may have to use that other one when we break it down. We may put it up here so that we're not, wasting so many materials and we're reusing this stuff. But if we don't use it, whatever. Let's see, what do we need? Steel plates. Look at that. It's like I knew we were going to do something today. Let's grab more than that. Actually, let's just make it easy on ourselves and do that. Boom. Okay, we're filled up. Can we make this thing? No, we can't. We can come close. We need about 200 more. My math is way off. I'm just gonna bounce into stuff. Like, I feel like, why are you not going automatically into the refinery? That's my question. Let's grab as many as you can while we're on our way to the refinery. Put you here. Boom. We don't want to fill our inventory up with that nonsense, right? Is that enough? Show is. Look at that. We have a refinery on our ship. So, which I know this is all conveyor. So I do know, and basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to put those catwalks on top of this so you're not seeing conveyor everywhere, which is fine. I mean, hey, it is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. So basically what we can do is we can do probably either another conveyor there so that we can put an assembler there. Well, I keep hitting my tab key is beyond me. Let's see, what do we need? This refiner, we need assembler. Assembler. Look at that bad boy. It's pretty big too. I like those. Ooh. Can we work this out? All right, so let's flip this up. See, we don't want to mess up because you see that little square at the top? We can put a modular on it. It's only one section of the modular that we can use, but hey, it is what it is, and that's got two of them, so we can put two modulars there. Can I fit this like that? That's the question. Can I do it like that? Or the big ones on the top? There it is. Bam. Y'all see what I did? Y'all see what I did there? Didn't mean to do that, but basically it's connected up there. And then we have our little section open here so that we can put a mod on it, and we have this side open so we can put a mod there, and we can put a mod there, and we can put a mod everywhere. And I have no idea what we need because I wasn't paying attention. Maybe we should get that. Oh no, because we won't have power to it. I was going to say we can get that medical bay up there done and stop running in there to get the stuff that we need. I'm just going to have to go look. Structure components, motor, display, metal grid. I don't know why I came in here. It's always the same thing. It's always the same thing. What I could do though, no. Straight, stop it. Just get what you need. Keep getting distracted. I did not need that, but I do need computers, displays, motors. That's all I can get. Yay! It's exciting. When you run out of inventory space, it is a blessing in disguise. It really is, because I'm getting my exercise. I'm getting my steps in. You know, got my iWatch on, so getting my steps in there. Let's see, I know I needed grids. That maybe I can't remember. It's sad, you know, just from this little jumping back and forth. Look at that. See, I did get the metal grids in there though. See, I need a bunch of computers and I'll need motors. So it's going to be motors and computers. Sorry, did not mean to run into that. So let's get rid of all this and let's get just 100 of those. I don't know, I don't need that many. And then just a ton of computers. Don't tell me we're out of computers. Are we out of computers? Ha! Look at that. Let's get... we got 40 there, but let's get a couple hundred. That's not a couple hundred. Let's get a couple hundred, 400 of those. And where are we at here? Where's the assembler at? So where's this thing at? There it is. Okay. Where's this at? I know that's not enough computers. Basically, I'm probably going to have to do computer production. Let's put you in front. Yeah, let's do that. So get this built up. There it is. All right, so we know that that's good. And we're going to put our stuff on here. Because the thing I'm thinking of is if we were to have another one of these See, I know that there's a way that you can like share the responsibilities of these guys right here. Have a way to, share that responsibility. Did I lose? Yep. That's what that sound is. So my gravity over there doesn't work until I get like right here. You see how that A gravity goes away? Ha! The distractions that come are so easy for me. I like chasing rabbits or squirrels. I have nothing against either or. I will chase anything that is distracting. Let's see here. Let's grab not that many of those. Let's grab 100 of those and 100 of these so that we can continue our process. We're going to let those computers go. All right, so we need those two things. We've got the medical bay, so we're good there. What else do we need? Let's just go inside here and let's see what we need.